Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches. So this is my little prompt, and I also added my handwritten item on there of what I wanted to use. So you guys know that Christy of Christy's Beautiful Life does her 30 Days of Sketches all month long for several months throughout the year. And Scraptember is a collaboration between the Scrappy sisters, Katie and Jess, and Laura Alberts, and they have all combined to do the 30 Days of Sketches, Scraptember 30 Days of Sketches. So every day we will have a sketch and a prompt. Excuse me. So today, as you've seen, was that fun sketch, which kind of reminded me of the beach layout that I had just did for my collaboration with Kiki a week or two ago. But that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and create another one, and these are going to be photos of my son holding the crocagator, and also the September 1st Scraptember prompt is stitching. So I'm going to use my sewing machine because I don't do it enough, and I'm going to do some stitched sewing machine lines on there. But this will be the collaboration and series that I will be playing with all month long, every day. So I will have a list of all the fabulous ladies who are playing along too. There are a lot of us that'll be doing it every day. Some people are only doing it, here and there. But as always, I will have all their links down there so you can check out to see what else is on their channels. Now, right here I am, you guys know I'm trying to use up that little paper pad, which is like a sarcastic paper pad, and it's 8 by 8. The back side is white, so I'm just using that as white cardstock to border all of my photos. But I wanted it to be a little bit of red because I'm already using the white cardstock in the back. So instead of getting a white cardstock or anything, I just take my fired brick distress ink and just go ahead and create that. I make a mess, and I do all 3 of my photos that way. And then I mat them, and you guys, you've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. So I'm going to go ahead and create the banner piece, the big strip, and I'm just going to fishtail that one, and I'm going to ink the edges of everything with that fired brick. Distress ink and just my dauber, and just playing with my mixed medias a lot more is something that I've been definitely getting into. Getting things and leaving them on my desk in front of me really makes me want to use things because I see them, even if they're to the side of me, you guys. In my Rascog carts. I remember my Brutus Monroe stuff because, well, I love it, but I don't remember any of the other stuff that much. So, and it sits right next to me. Like, my Nuvo drops literally sit next to me, and I forget to use those suckers all the time. So I'm just trying to force myself into using my products a lot more, because with mixed media, if you don't use it, it will dry up, and then you will have wasted all that money, right? So I'm also there's like a scalloped piece in the background. I'm going to use my notebook punch here, and this is like the square one. And I'm going to punch up this red plaid scrap. This layout was basically all scraps, which is something that I like to do because I have my scrap pile from my summer vacation mega kit sitting next to me, and I'm pulling that first to make sure to see if I can use any of that for any of the elements in the layout that I want to create, or get a color palette or whatnot, because I don't want to throw it away and I don't want to keep it. And that's what I'm going to, that scrap right there, that is not something that I would keep. Okay. When I'm done with my vacation album, all of these small pieces like that, they're getting recycled. The bigger ones will definitely get saved, but I'm horrible at using scraps. Like, I used to have like color-coded scrap drawers. They were full. I ended up getting rid of everything, and now I only keep the big things, and I try to use them up right away. That's my thing. Like, I keep it kitted together in a collection, and once that collection has no more 12 by 12s, I just pretty much get rid of everything, because unless it's a really large piece, and I leave it sitting on my desk so that I remind myself to use it. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to kind of figure out how I want to cluster my photos. And like I said, this is my son holding the baby crocagator. And I am just kind of getting that all lined up. And now I'm going to start adhering it down because I did like the way it was. And, you know, if I squirreled off, I would have never got it back. So we're just going to adhere down kind of the way I like it. And then I am going to come in with my little baby ruler. And I'm just kind of getting a little dot there. And I'm going to make the lines that I'm going to sew on. And I do that so that, to be honest, so that I know, you know, because if I try to like eyeball it when I'm sewing, oh, wow. Horrible sewer, you guys. Yeah. So that is now done, and I have all of my, I did it in black thread, so I've got that down. We're going to get my little photo cluster here adhered nicely down, and then I'm going to come in with my brad setter. I'm going to pop a hole right there, stick a brad through, and get it stuck down so it looks like, you know, the brad's what holding my little plaque up. I do go ahead and take some adhesive on all of the ends of my sewing and on the brad tines, just, you know, because that's like Dollar Tree washi tape, so it's horribly and doesn't stick at all. It's really good for holding the stencil in place because it doesn't stick. So, and then I'm going to come in and go ahead and ink the entire layout. I was pretty proud of myself because I remembered to ink like pretty much everything. Sometimes I get like one thing done and then I forget the rest of it. So you guys know how I am. So I do want to thank Laura Alberts, Katie and Jess, the Scrappy Sisters, and Christy for letting me play along all month long. So stay tuned because every day in September will be another prompt and sketch. And I have the list of them and they're like totally awesome. So I'm also going to come in and create that other element right here up at the top right hand corner. So I'm going to create another little fishtail banner, do some more inking, get that on there. And I do get a couple different layouts out of this. I have been watching my scrappy friend Sarah Scraps, and she is not only my enabler to buy everything, she inspired me to break out my stamps and start stamping my titles. Okay, so FYI, this is like the only alpha stamp I have. So Sarah, if you're watching this, I'm going to need you to send me a link to a whole bunch of those crafty stamp alphas that you have, because yeah, this was a lot of fun. And I've actually done this on several layouts now. This is the first time I'm using it. And to believe it or not, you guys, this is just like a dollar store stamp set. I don't even know. Like, they had it and I was like, well, that seems like it'd be pretty versatile. So I left this part in for you guys. I use the distress ink that I have been inking all of my edges in, right? And I stamp it a couple times and I didn't like it because it's a water-based ink. It just wasn't giving me the crisp, clean, stamped image that I was looking for. So I pull out my Candy Apple Close to My Heart red, which is still red, and I'm totally fine if it's not a perfect color match, but it's what I'm looking for. Like, I get the crisp, clean, stamped image. So I go ahead and finish stamping that all out, and I cut it out, and then I'm going to ink the edges of that. And it says, oh, I don't even remember what my title is. Samuel and the Gator. Maybe Sam and the Gator. I don't know. Yeah. Sam and the Gator is going to be the title for my layout, and I'm going to line it up right in there. I did pop it up on some foam tape. So I'm going to go ahead and release that, and then I'm going to pull it up and fill in this little area right here with my fun stamped titled. So whoop, whoop, using my products. I need more alpha stamp sets. So if you guys have a favorite alpha stamp set, leave that down below. All right, I'm going to show you right there. I did get a smudge on there. I break out my Tombow sand eraser, and it basically just files the top layout layer down. I have been using that sucker for about 10 years, ever since I was a serious card maker. And, you know, would get my fingerprints all over the cards. And then you're like, dang it, I totally just ruined it. But that thing just sands it down, and you really can't even tell that I did anything. So I do come in with my, is it Echo Park or Simple Stories, one of the sticker books. and just grab a couple of the stickers that basically say I love summer. Just trying to get a little bit of something to the page here. I had a cute little saying. It's going to go right down here as well. I do kind of, everything else in that general vicinity had inked edges, so we just inked the edge on that too. And I'm just using my tweezer just to hold it in place so I don't get ink all over my fingers and smudge the page up even more. I'm going to pop in some of that blue in a couple different areas using this little word sticker. I'm going to pull in some of these word stickers as well, because apparently you can't have too many words on this layout, right? So while I'm getting all that done, I want to remind you, everybody playing along today will be listed down below. Please check them out and see what they created. Give them some love and thumbs up. If you wanted to pick anything up that I used today, I will have my Close to My Heart, Brutus Monroe, Confessions of a Paper Addict, and Glassboard Studio affiliate links listed down below. If you would like to check them out, please do so. And that is pretty much going to do it for today's layout. Here are a couple close-ups. And I will see you guys tomorrow on day 2 of Scraptember 30 Days of Sketches. Bye.